All right, welcome traders. Hey, it is Thursday, October 23rd, 2025, coming to you live with another just update session from me. So things are going fantastic, loving what we're doing, having a ball in the Discord, having a ball just trading. I mean, who shouldn't right now? I mean, the market's going up and you should be making a ton of money out there anyway. And it's fun, right? So we're all having fun. Markets go up, markets go down, values go up, values go down. Okay. But in the end, you should be just continually churning forward. And that's what we're doing. So, having a great time, enjoying what we're doing. I want to share a few things with you today. So, I'm going to give you an update on some of my favorite plays right now that I'm looking at. I'm going to cover some of the plays I just closed and finished off, so you get a sense of what we're trading, what I'm trading, I should say. So I'll give you a sense of what I'm trading, what I'm adding. We just covered or just added a new Broadcom IPMCC, so income poor man cover call today. I'm going to cover that with you. We'll go through, take a look at the portfolio, but I'm going to give you some ideas. Again, if you like them, great. If you don't, it's okay. Plenty of other YouTubers out there that you can go watch. It's all good with me because, again, I'm just sharing what I'm doing out there. This is not financial advice. This is just me sharing how I trade, what I'm doing. If you get some ideas out of it, great. I'm not trying to give you financial advice. This is really just for entertainment. And it's really for me to keep holding myself accountable. The whole reason I come out here is to share some ideas, which is great. I don't mind. I love sharing. I love coaching, love training. That's what I do for a living anyway. And then I really want to be held accountable. Now, some of you knuckleheads post some useless things in there, but most of you guys are fantastic. So I love the folks that are following and giving good positive comments. Always open to new ideas. And even in our Discord, love being challenged. That's the whole reason I post. It's not my Discord. Okay. I'm just in there posting what I do. Okay. It's been great. And I learned a ton by just posting my trades, sharing what I do, have people question me about it, which makes me have to go back and think. And I can't just give out stupid ideas, okay, because without facts and without some basis, because I'm going to have to ask questions on it. And when I go back and if I can't answer the question, then maybe I shouldn't have placed a trade. I think I'm to the point now where I feel pretty comfortable with what I'm doing, but that was the whole reason. It's not, again, it's not my Discord. I'm a contributor in there posting what I do. There's other people posting what they do. We got members posting, and I encourage people to post their trades, post their trade plans. Why? So that you can get feedback if it's constructive, okay, feedback on, well, why? Why do you do this? Okay, not, oh, that's stupid, that sucks, or you're going to get blown up and whatever. That's not helpful. Okay, what's helpful is why? Well, why do you do this? Why do you do that? Why did you put that trade on? Those kinds of questions make you a better trader. If you're not in a community that does that constantly, get into one. Okay, find a community out there. You don't have to join the Discord that I'm in at all. That's fine. Find another one. Okay, but find one that allows you as a member to share your trades, get feedback from other members and people, filter through some of that noise, and take those questions. But why? Why'd you do that? Okay, why'd you enter that trade? If somebody says, well, what do I do? Well, I can't give you financial advice, but I'm going to ask you, number one, what was your trade plan? Why'd you enter that trade? And if you can't really tell me why you're entering, okay, and you have to ask me what to do with it now, get out. Okay, so that's one of my trade rules that is if I have to ask whether I should be in a trade or not, or what I should do with the trade, get out of the trade. It means you didn't have a plan, you don't know what you're doing, and you should get out now, study, learn, ask, become better, okay, and share your trades so that you can get feedback. So that's what I'm doing here. Let's go ahead and do that. So I want to keep it quick for you today. If we can do this in the next 10 minutes, I think it's going to be fantastic, and you're probably going to be much happier anyway. So let me, we can share a little bit about the account. I don't care if you want to take a look at it. We can certainly do that. People, yeah, oh, you didn't share it, here, and you did share it here. So I can't win or lose. If I share it, you don't like it. If I don't share it, you don't like it. Who cares? Okay, I'm just sharing it because again, this is what I'm doing, and I like to keep myself accountable to me because I'm really the one that matters out there with my own trades. So here we are. This is our standard trading portfolio that we use in the Income Navigator service. Delta's at 564, which is 0.15% of net lick, and not whatever some guy was posting earlier, which is great, which means I'm fairly delta neutral. Uh, 2796 theta, that's pretty good. 0.74, that seems a little too high for me. So it's right, and I'm double checking it now. That's a lot of theta. That's way too much theta. Um, but I'm not overly risked, so I'm pretty happy with where I am. It'll adjust itself back down, but that's a lot. Netlick is up at 378,068, doing great. That's fine. And we're sitting at 199,894 on BP, which puts me right at 50%, which is absolutely perfect of where I want to be. In fact, 55% is my kind of where I like to be, but we're at 50%, a little bit lighter than where I like to be hovering around, which is great, which means I got powder left. And that's after entering the AVGO or the Broadcom income poor man covered call today. So I added trades and I'm still in great shape for me. So, and we booked another $5,100 in profit. You see, some of these are wins, some of these are losses. Most of anything that's a loss typically is me rolling in the money covered calls, okay, which is fine. But you can see that the net lick just keeps climbing and climbing and climbing because the underlyings are going up. Sometimes I'll close them, sometimes I won't. I'll let them continue to run, but I love letting the leaps run. We're up 16,567 this month, which is 4.58%. It's all good. Give you a sense of what I'm trading in here. And you can see some of the recent trades that I closed today. I'm not going to cover them all. We had a zero DTE trade. The last 3 days, we've made what, 580, 300, 589, so a couple grand last couple days. I took off a ZB Strangle today in bonds. So that came off at our normal 50% winner. So another 938 added today, 10% return on margin. So that happened in 30 days, which is about exactly right for me. I had the naked put, 120-day naked puts come off today. These come off at 40%, so we hit it today. Took 28 days to get there, another $1,250. That strategy, fantastic all year. I did also close a naked put of a 112C today. That came off at its 90% as is the goal. It came off in 45 days, which is exactly the number of days that these come off. These are 60 DTE trades, as you can see. It usually takes 45 days for these trades to come off, and it closed at exactly 45 days. Up, down, doesn't matter. These decay, and things are good. So booked another $1,800 there. And then I also closed a 112 in AVGO today. I closed that for an 85% winner, normally at around 50%, but I let it run a tad more simply because this, the charts said let it run, and things are in good shape out there, and we're in a bullish market. So I'll let that run. So anyway, those are some of the trades I closed today. You guys, I'm sure, will pause this and you'll sift through things. You can take a look and see what else is there. That's all good. In the investing account, the lazy trader account, things are going well. Focus today a little bit more on the income ETFs. I've got SPY-I out there. We've got QQQI. We've got BTCI. And you can see the goal allocations. I'm not where I want to be. I just came out with the updated trading plan on these. SPY-I, I want to have about 30% of the allocated funds, not of the entire account, of the allocated funds that I'm going to be using to generate income out there. And I'm at 32%. 30% on QQQI is where I want to be. I'm only at 4.5%. I'll be funneling funds into that to bulk it up. BTCI, I don't know why this is down here, but we will fix this one. And my current allocation Okay, we'll have to get that fixed. I don't know why that has an error in it, but let's see. Oh, I know why. Sorry. Okay, current allocation is 23%, so we're a little over where I want to be. I will let that thing kind of simmer down. If the account grows, great. If not, I'll cut back on a few shares. There have 1,000 shares in there. Uh, MSTY, we're in this. We're going to be getting out of it. It's 15% of the total income ETF allocation right now. It's going to be going down to zero. So we're down in those right now, but we have a distribution coming out tomorrow. Um, ULTY, this one is also going away at some point, but it's 5% of the total funds in there right now. And we're pretty much break even, but we've only been in it for a month and we only have a couple weekly distributions, of which we just got another one that'll be coming in today on ULTY. So that should be there tonight when we wake up in the morning. WPay, we've added. I want to allocate only 5%. I'm at 10. I'm a little heavier than I want to be. We did get our first distribution today. That thing's doing fine. This is about a 1.4% distribution on the cost. So that's fine right now. So I'm excited for that. And GPIX, and maybe you don't want to know all of these things, it's fine. But this one, which is the Goldman Sachs fund, I want to be at about 8%. We're at 20. So again, I just came up with these new allocations. I'll be readjusting some things as I go. We haven't had any distributions in that yet. And then quickly, as we go through here, we have uh, I'm allocating $110,000 of my portfolio to just these only. Okay, so only $110,000 is going into not the whole portfolio. Uh, Currently, we're at $86,000 worth of allocation in here. So and this is on a margin basis, I should say. So 110,000 of the margin that's available. We're at 86,000. So I'm still a little light. I'll be adding to these and that'll adjust some of those percentages. And then here's what the distributions have looked like. I really haven't been tracking it as much until the last couple months, but you can go back and see how things have progressed. I'm expecting SPY-I, QQQI, BTCI, all of these to be coming out tomorrow, tonight, along with a Misty and a couple other ones tonight. So we should hit probably a good 6-7 grand this month. And the end of month or beginning of month valuation was 248 grand in here. So we'll see what percentage that's going to give us. But based upon the margin that we're using, not the total cash cost, okay, we've now made about $26,000 worth of distributions in here. And for the month of September, I've already generated 3.5% on the margin that I'm using for these at this here. I'm going to guess I'm going to double that. So it'll be about a 6% month overall from a distribution standpoint. It's not an ROI standpoint. Uh, but that'll give you some sense of where we are. We're just starting to track it, so the numbers are a little off right now, but this gives you a good sense of what we're doing. All right, so that's enough stuff there that you don't need to, maybe you care, maybe you don't care, but that's part of the investing account. It has nothing to do with that's the lazy trader, that's the investing account. It has nothing to do with the trading account. All right, let's take a quick look at some charts and just go through where things are right now. Markets today had a nice up day, up a 0.5% on the E-minis today, and you can see where things are right now. We're nearing new all-time highs. We're still very bullish. I'm very bullish. You can see MACD here is curling and moving its way higher. We are currently in a squeeze, okay, but it has not fired yet on this. But the 8's above the 21. Okay, the stock's above the 21. You got a bullish PSAR here, and you've got RSI rising above 50. All of the key indicators for me, bullish, rocking and rolling. Stay bullish until something changes out there. We stay with the pedal down and we're going to keep putting on trades, which is paying off for us. We take a look at oil. So yesterday, had members. I talked about hitting these bottoms in here, okay, and that I think we were getting a little oversold. MACD's been reversing. We got a 2 bar squeeze reversal, which is great to see the confirmation bar. I like where we are here. Uh, we touted on Tuesday to the members 112s, naked puts, jade lizards, all on oil, and we got in, and they're making some bank on that. So, like where oil is here, pretty positive, good development. Okay, gold, same thing on Tuesday. I talked about adding 112s and jade lizards here as well on gold on the big sell-off. I think that was perfect. Yesterday we came down, banged right on the 21 EMA, banged right on this anchored VWAP, and very close to the 38.2 fib retracement, and then had a decent little bounce today. Now, I'm not saying that the gold is reversing and going to run higher, but I think the setup now is good. We actually added I talked about 112s and Jade Lizards. I am in a 111 BA 111 trade, which is a longer, wider trap in case we go down. And then we did enter a 112 trade yesterday morning when we hit the lows on that. And that's now up 36% since yesterday morning, 112 on gold futures. So pretty excited about that. And if we take a look at bonds, I think bonds have had a nice little run. I'm expecting a little bit of a pullback here. I think rates are kind of at a low point that I think they'll hold for a bit. Bonds has been a no trade for a little while now. There's no trade that I want to put on, but I am sitting on, and you saw it today when I shared, I had a goal, I had a bonds strangle, which closed for a winner today. Right now, there's nothing for me to do on bonds. I will wait for a little bit more pullback, and then we'll probably go back in with another strangle or another naked put, which we also took off for a winner a couple days ago. And I also talked on Tuesday with members about a 112 trade on the Russell as well. So the E-mini Russell here, I like where we are. I think this sets up well for a 112 or a Jade Lizard or some sort of trade that's bullish out there. I like the fact that Feds are cutting rates. That should help propel the small caps higher. All right, there's where we go on that. Just really quickly, let me give you my 3 favorite trades out there. Do what you want with them. But number one here is Amazon. I really like this pullback in Amazon. I have loaded up. I have added more and more leaps on Amazon on this move lower. Those are doing fantastic right now. And we're in this descending wedge. I think if we break this to the upside, we're going to be in great shape. Here, I do like the pricing of Amazon. Now we are heading into earnings in a couple days on the 30th. But I'm fine with owning the leaps on this thing. So I think this is a great spot to get in when we're off the highs on Amazon. All right, I'm going to skip down to my next favorite here, which is Meta. I like where Meta is. We had these nice lows back here. I think this was a great area to get in, and we did. But I'm still positive on Meta. Here, bullish PSAR, you got the 8 about to cross the 21, stocks above the 21, RSI is over 50 and rising. Good opportunity on Meta. We're heading into earnings in just a couple days, I believe on the 29th. I like Meta. I'm all over this thing. I added more leaps in the investing account on Meta. And then my last one that I really like is UNH. So I'm big in UNH. It is my number one position overall everywhere. I love the setup and where we are now. We added on these pullbacks, the initial pullback I added, and then on this secondary, I added a bunch more on the leap side. So we're up quite a bit on this thing, tens of thousands of dollars on it. I'm not saying that for any reason except you can see that I'm absolutely serious on this and where I think it can go. I think we can fill this gap. We almost did, pulled back. I still think this gap gets filled. We got earnings coming up. We'll see how things fare with earnings, but I think the gap gets filled, and I still think 400 by the end of this year is a very, very real possibility. I think this was a way overdone crushing of it. I think it's recovering nicely. I like the setup of it. A bit of a cup and handle here as well. Big cup, a little bit of a handle, side handle here. I like it, and that would be my next play. I've got plenty of leaps on this thing. All right, so there's where we are on that. And then we did add a trade today on it and Broadcom. So AVGO, here's why I like it. And then uh, you can decide for yourself if this is something for you. Again, do your own research. Don't just trade it because I'm trading it. That would be dumb. It has to fit your profile. But here's why I like it. Number one, the eight's still above the 21. The stock is still above the 21. You got a bullish PSAR signal here. You got an RSI that's hanging around 50 and climbing now up to about 52, which I like. And then it's in a squeeze down here, just getting ready, I think, to blow the squeeze and keep cranking up. I like the entry point here. So what we did in the account today was I did set up uh, an income poor man covered call because I believe this thing's going to continue to be strong and be solid out there. We're a ways away from earnings. We just had an earnings report where we beat on the top and bottom line. I think we'll do it again on Broadcom. It continues when you look back at this trade. Okay, when you look at this stock, I mean, this thing just continues to move its way higher over time, and pullbacks to the 50 have been phenomenal opportunities, and we're pretty close to that 50 again here. So I'm going to use this as an opportunity. I got into leaps. I do them as a synthetic stock position where I go out. In this case, I went out 421 days. I'm going to buy the call, sell the put right at the money. It's going to give me a one delta. So I'm going to move perfectly lockstep with the stock. I do buy a protective put below that. And then I'm going to sell the at the money and in the money calls against it. And those calls are going to be based upon the chart setup as to where I sell them and at what deltas. I don't really use delta, but at what areas I'm selling those at on there. And I added the 347 and a half strike today. So there's where we are. AVGO as a new income poor man covered call. That thing's on the books, ready to rock and roll. And I'm excited. So things are going well. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you out there in the markets. And again, if you want to be successful, I think you need to post what you're doing. Be open to feedback and improving what you're doing because we don't know it all. I don't know it all. I love learning. Okay. That was the whole reason I joined the Discord to begin with was I wanted to learn stuff. And B, I just kept posting my trades, and eventually Igor allowed me, who runs the Discord, he allowed me to, have my own little section there. And, I love it because I get the feedback. I learn something new every day. I learned something new today on TradingView. Okay. Thanks to Igor again. So again, surround yourself with people that are smart, that can help you out. Don't trade by yourself. Find a great group. If it's our Discord, fine. If it's someone else, it's all good. We'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe. Bye bye.